4636 like South
Yeah,
Park.
and also
And they
Manuel was
are live.
cussing. Manuel was cussing. No,
It
no,
was
no,
one
no,
time.
no. I meant Train Fan 4636, aka Matt.
Oh.
He keeps disobeying the rules.
yeah.
I told him to stop, but he can't.
Oh man, bro. I hope my video's it's already there, dude. I hope.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
and also, and that Halloween.
I'm just trying to edit it out because of something.
And also, we were talking about the Gettysburg Road on Halloween.
actually,
It's a real shame you didn't come, Manuel.
you tried to fix it because of
I
my
couldn't. It's
mistake.
just that I'm trying to fix it because of what Ellen said, dude, in the stream.
Yeah, and also, I can't believe what Train Fan 4636 said in the Gettysburg Road live stream. That
Sometimes
he keeps cussing.
and also sometimes he talked about something weird, but don't talk
Yeah.
about that. But
He keeps talking about weird stuff about trains, like trains burning and polluting the earth. He likes pollution, which you should not like. You cannot breathe it.
and
So
don't
toxic.
and also pollution might cause if you litter. So don't litter because you have to find a trash can somewhere to throw the trash.
And we are live in this episode of
Hello,
Crash
everybody.
Activities.
Oh yeah.
In today's
Oh.
episode, we're going to talk about the animals of biology.
Hello, Story.
Hey,
Hi.
Hello.
So Manuel, do you know anything about biology?
What's good?
Biology, a little
Yeah,
bit.
about the animals of biology.
Well, animal biology, kind of, not 100%.
Like elephants.
I do know elephants, yes.
They have something to do with biology.
I'll be like,
Okay.
All right, you should talk
Like,
about
if you guys
their
don't know
biology
what's,
history of elephants.
Okay, I don't know. Is it my mic echoing or something?
what?
my life.
My mic's echoing.
Fine.
Is it mine?
I don't know.
Hold on, let me just.
Don't you dare, Racy boy.
Don't you dare,
Wow.
racy boy, or else we're gonna get demonetized for that.
Oh.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh. There's the 1995 Thursday for Classic. There's an November thing.
Absolutely outrageous.
Oh, it's
What
okay.
happened?
It's okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. Pick up this.
Oh,
Oh, you hear me?
All right, Manuel left. I'm gonna get him. He's coming.
Yeah.
please help me.
I don't know what's wrong. Why does it keep echoing like that?
I don't know.
And also, Alan, you've heard of the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey, and it ruined our childhood show.
Yeah, it's now gonna ruin every childhood for the Winnie the Pooh fans.
He's here.
It's here, yeah.
For real?
Okay, sorry, it's because my mic wasn't working. I got a mic now. Okay.
Oh, you're back.
Emmanuel.
All right,
what's up?
let's talk about the animals of biology, the elephants. You should talk about elephants.
Okay, so
Talk about
of
their
course nobody
history
knows
first.
about what else. It's all right. You know, I'll explain. You know, like elephants are the most powerful creatures to ever exist.
At least, it would be powerful than like hippos, which are one of the most dangerous animals, but not as powerful. And not as powerful.
And not as powerful
some
as an
snakes
elephant,
and
though, because in the
and
U.S.
pythons
alone,
do,
there have
and
been
also-
many incidents that involve with elephants around.
Like I'm saying, especially
And of
with the
course, I want to try to make this more family
tuskless
friendly. I'm just gonna
elephants,
say
like
they
males
were
and
in
females.
captivity. In captivity.
Especially like males and female tuskless animals and and male and female elephants.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes in captivity, there's like thousands of elephants that are in captivity throughout the world. But
Yeah.
in the U.S., elephants kill at least one of their handlers each year, making elephant handling the most difficult and most difficult challenges to ever exist. There have been
and
several
if you have, like,
incidents of elephants getting attacked, or attacking their owners, actually. There has been one in August 20th, 1994, at Circus International in Honolulu, Hawaii. During a performance at a circus in Hawaii, a raging elephant, an African animal elephant named Tyke, went on a rampage, went berserk, and she attacked her groomer and attacked her trainer. Miraculously, the groomer survived. But when Tyke's trainer, Alan Campbell, like the man in the blue suit that you see in the video, but we can't see it because it's graphic, like tries to control her, she ends up pushing him and starts crushing him in front of everyone. Like, it was the whole audience. Everybody saw what was going on. Of course, like there was a lot of concerned parents because there was lots of kids there in a circus. Of course, they were panicking. They realized this is not a show. This is something serious that's happening. And of course, everyone was scared at this point. Everyone was scared because like this elephant's out of control, and who knows what's gonna happen. But something happened. She ran out of the arena with many people screaming because because animals are sensitive when they hear screams. Like when people are screaming, it just makes the animal go like not crazy, or just like it just makes the animal go attack the other people. And because of that, and because everybody was running, because everybody was panicking at this point, everyone was panicking. They were slowly backing up because they realized what was happening. And of course, she ran out of the arena. Actually, she ran out of the arena with many spectators running outside. And after she left, of course, the trainer, like other workers, like circus workers, arrived to attend the injured groomer and the injured trainer. And of course, they start helping. And of course, everybody. Of course, like at this point, like 911 calls have been dispatched to the Honolulu Police Department, which they respond quickly because since the incident happened in downtown, they arrive at the scene faster than just arrive 5 minutes later. And of course, they start attending to the injured. And sadly, the trainer would later die from his injuries in about a few weeks later from I would say probably because of anesthesia, or in other words, chest compression. And obviously, the video was actually horrifying, and I saw it myself. But I know what people might say, like, what happened with the animal? Well, she still ran towards Honolulu, actually. She still ran outside, she was still in the parking lot, and she attacked another trainer. Luckily, he escaped by the police. Because the police arrived, they saw, and they had to distract her. And they did. But it did not work exactly. So another trainer, actually a circus producer, Steve Hirano, like he saw Tyke in the fence and decides to, close the fence, close the gate in front of her, right? That's smart, right? However, the elephant just pushes the gate like it was nothing and starts going after him. But before she could even try attacking him, the police arrived and they started opening fire with their guns. Like, they were not hit the elephant. They were just warning shots. They were just to scare her. They were there to scare her, and she still ran out. Like, she had no plan at all. All she wanted to do was to run, because she'd been chained up, and she was just being used as an animal in circuses, which is really mean, honestly. You should not treat animals like that, dude. Like that. Sadly for her, however, the police, they had no choice but to open fire on her, and she collapsed with a whole lot of. Just give me a moment. They shot her 87 times, and it was lying on the street, just lying on the street in front of a car, and everyone saw what the police did. And after that incident, of course, Tyke became a symbol of circus' tragedies because of this. Of course, now a lot of people, organizations like the Animal Rights Group, wanted to ban animals being used in circuses.
Even if they thought about what worse that might happen if they accidentally do a mistake.
Exactly. And because of that day, ever since Tyke's death, 370 other countries around the world decided to ban wild animal performance, because obviously, these animals are not there to entertain people. They're there to just be normal animals, they're just being normal animals.
Yeah, and also speaking of elephants, there are some elephants that what I learned in my 2020 to 2021 West High School 10th grade sophomore year of what and during
Oh
my
yeah.
fifth period biology class with Mr. Tamino,
Mhm.
we learned about tusks and tuskless elephants, like how some animals, people are hunting for animal hunters hunting animal tuskless elephants, but and also tusked males and females survived, but the tuskless females survived, but tragically, and I mean like, but tragically, the tuskless no tuskless males had been found because of this terrible, tragic situation.
Yes, and I
Yes, the
honestly
worst.
just feel bad for the
May
elephant,
she rest in
honestly.
peace.
Yeah. And it was
And I can
just
imagine if the and I just hope
I just couldn't imagine what she went through.
I can imagine
Being
if the
slaughtered in
tuskless
front of people,
males might have been extinct
That's just
because
wrong.
that's
this
just I
and
mean no, I
this
mean
is
like dude, the
wrong.
police tried their best to do anything. I don't blame the police. I mean they did
And
what
I
they
can
did. I'm not
imagine.
saying it's their fault. It is their fault because they killed the animal, but it's not
But
their
it wasn't
100%
their
fault.
fault
They
that the
couldn't do
animal
nothing.
went out of
They couldn't
control.
do nothing.
It was just
Like
the
think about it,
animals,
dude.
elephants' aggressive
That's why I
behavior.
drank my picture. Start with
Exactly.
in Lightning
Well, it
Program.
looks cool, Cozy Boy. I
Now
mean,
let's talk
very smooth.
about another
But
type.
yeah, it's
Now let's
Let me
talk
read
just
this
about the
next
food
article.
Hello,
chain and the
Alum.
food web.
Let me read this next one.
Hello, Alum.
You can read the
I
Stratford
read
Studios, and then after that, I'm gonna read
Yeah.
about the food chain and the food web.
Okay.
alright. What did I hear about something? I don't know. Like I heard some people say something about like, you know. It's just yeah, like that incident that I have no idea if this was true or not, you know. I didn't want to believe it that it happened.
Oh, you changed your green?
It was
What my
honestly
color?
sad.
Yeah,
That's very
no.
sad.
But people say that Alan Campbell, the trainer, deserved to die, honestly, which is not true, dude. He did not deserve to die. I mean, he
What did
deserved
he
to do something
do?
bad.
What did he do so
Oh.
wrong?
He was the trainer, dude. What do you think? Trainers. Okay, there's something else that I want to tell you guys, but it might be a little disturbing. So, before I talk, viewer discretion is advised on what I'm going to say, okay? The trainers back then, they used to hit animals with belts. Like, kind of like slavery, you know, like in a civil war.
Yeah,
How they
it's
treat.
like
I don't
how
want to talk
Exactly.
about
Or
that.
the part.
sometimes also
Yeah.
and
it's
Yeah,
the-
that's why I tried
it's
warning you. Viewer
belt
discretion is
whooping.
advised.
It's like
That's
how
what I
belt
warned you.
whooping. It's
Hey,
like
guys.
belt whooping. It's like belt whooping innocent people, especially belt whooping innocent child, as with abusive parents. Belt
Y'all
whooping
heard about
innocent child
people
and innocent
hitting
child. That's very
Hey.
sad. Well,
It is like
guys.
I never wanted to. I didn't want to say it, but I felt like I had to because first of all, like everyone sees it, you know.
We should at least be happy. Well,
But
yeah,
the
my
thing
parents
about
are
this
not like
incident,
that.
that
But I
everything
know
is
a lot of,
normal.
and I mean, like, I know a lot of students at my West Hill High School, and sometimes middle school,
Hey.
high school, elementary school,
Hey, Alum.
especially in preschool, they sometimes end
Yeah.
up belt whooping after they got bad stuff with their parents being aggressive and taking it to the extreme.
There's that water.
And if they
Yeah,
did any tiny problem, their parents are extremely sensitive and take it to the extreme, and they just don't care.
Well, if I can show the video about the incident, then I could just put it in the link in
nicer
the video.
and
Actually, if you want me
or
to,
just
that's okay with you.
they did it in an abusive way, like they tortured them. Yeah, punish them by giving the
I
belt.
heard they still whip horses with whips.
Sometimes considered with child abuse. Well, one of the reasons why they still whip horses with the whips and belts is because they need to make them go faster.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Okay,
also,
but
that's
just letting you know,
way
like I'm just
before
putting the link in
happened
the.
way before transportation and future
Do
to-
hey, go.
were invented. Like first, there used to be horses. Then along came steam
If you
engines.
guys want to see the video, I put it in the private chat. If you guys want to see it for yourself, I don't know anyone.
Gonna watch
For me, I would
this.
say you should not. For me, I would say you should
Along
not.
came steam engines, and after they rode horses and cars and planes and boats, and they were king. And until the diesels replaced and electrics and the air trains replaced them.
Remember
And
seeing?
so
Wait,
even though we have a lot of steam engines, like 2000. No, I mean like because we had to have 2,000 steam locomotives preserved in America. It'll be fair to say that we have quite enough to keep the preservation movement going. But there were some classes that have no surviving members, like a lot of classes of steam and diesel, electric, and air locomotives. A lot of them had no survivors. A lot of them do, and a lot of them don't. And this is one of the reasons why we need to build a lot of extinct trains in North America and the 6 continents, not just in the UK. But we can't do it in Antarctica because it's extremely cold and it's coldest in the south. South is the absolute coldest weather.
I know
Yes.
many locomotive classes that were extinct,
Yeah.
like
Really?
the LNER B13,
Building a lot of
B4,
build trains. And also,
even
America needs more new build
Oh,
trains.
and also, I also knew Stratford Studios. He's in my Toon Squad server.
Hey, Adam.
yeah.
Yeah, yes,
Still go
Race.
on YouTube, me.
And I can imagine if
Yeah,
we
I already
build
subscribed to you,
steam
Race.
Oh yeah, limit you and me are
trains
US
that which are extinct and had no surviving members of their class. Like we're getting a T1 duplex number 5550, but we need more. Yeah, which is kind of a particularly kind shame. I wish America was like the United Kingdom because they preserved a lot of steam engines.
Especially some of them that are prestiged, or
But-
some of them.
And
Let's
some
talk
that
about
are very
another-
famous.
Well, I know some of them are famous, of course,
Well,
But a lot of them had been scrapped and because a lot of them used to be famous in the past for some historical event that they've been in their entire entire lives in 2022. They tragically got scrapped. For example, Alfred E. Perlman scrapped a lot of 200 every single 275 hunches in Niagara. Why couldn't you just preserve them? You should have gotten New York Central. You should have gotten a better president that is better than Alfred E. Perlman. He boys, where on earth is that last smoke? I want it destroyed. I want that steam engine. Then his co-workers like, sir, don't you have anything else to do? Told you, we're looking for the last steam engine. Let you know what is that. And Barry yeah, I don't know what a steam engine is. Barry, please, would you stop saying that? I want that 2001 and 2933. I'm gonna go to the museums and destroy everything. Them and everything. Steam like tile. Well, boss, have a snap. Boss, have a snap. Why? Because you're not. Have a Snickers. Why? Because you're not yourself.
Or have a Kit Kat.
I want that steam. Don't you want to well,
break me a piece of that.
Barry, do we think we should run? Oh yeah, I think we should run too.
Reese's
So let's run. But anyways, with that out of the way, being off topic, let's talk about another animal in biology.
I'm reading this next one.
You should read it, Stratford Studios.
Can I read it? Can I read the next one then?
Nah.
Alright, let me just
And after you read this one, then I'm gonna read about the food chain and the food web and how they make and organisms make.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Where's the article?
Stratford Studios, you go. Start.
Where's the article?
Alright.
Elijah,
Yeah.
where's the article?
I'm gonna send it to you right now.
I did not see it.
Which animal do you want to talk about?
I honestly want to talk about, like, I really don't know.
Which animal do you want to talk about, Brody?
Let me see on YouTube. Yep.
Real fan K, can you stop that?
Sorry, I'm bored.
Yeah, can you mute your mic, Brody?
Let me see
I
on
am
YouTube.
seriously dying.
Go on YouTube, me.
All right, which animal? Which animal? Can you tell me which animal that you want to
Hey.
talk about, Stratford Studios?
Oh.
I really don't know.
So go on YouTube. Me.
Just recommend me one.
Maybe you should talk about some. I'll I'll get to I'll get to albinos, but albino people because they're considered of the biology because I learned about them, and also I'll try to send you an animal of biology animal of a lion.
Okay. Your Discord?
So go on YouTube, me.
I'll send you the link to read it, Brody.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see. Let me see.
I am just trying to find out what to do with my
I am.
life.
Let me see.
All right, send it to you, Brody. Stratford Studios. Make sure to click on this link, Brody. Did you click on it, Brody?
I'm trying to find out what to do with my
So I'll
life
go
right
on.
now.
Go on YouTube, me.
It's on the comments. It's on my group chat. It's on the comments of the live, Brody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I have it. Right back on there. It's just.
Let me see.
It's right there. You just put it in the comments.
I can't see read.
You just have to read. Yeah, you have to read.
Did you click on the link?
Did you find it, dude? You know, is it fine if I try reading it then, actually? Because I think I have it. Here. You know what? I'll just read it. I'll just make it guys more easy, you know? I'll make it more
I
easy.
can read it.
Oh, well, alright. I want to read most, actually, if you want me to. But I can read, don't worry.
Are you kidding me?
Sorry, bro. I want to read it. Okay.
So.
Alright, so now the thing we're going to talk about is the lions, right? Okay. Do I start?
Yes, see.
Go on.
Okay. Lions. Oh, I mean, like, everyone doesn't know what lions is, but I'm gonna just say this. Lions are the world's most social felines. Lions roam the savannas and grasslands of African continent, hunting corporately and raising cubs in prides. Online visitors can catch a glimpse of the Simpsons National Zoo's lions on the Lion camera. Physically description. Lions have strong, combat bodies and powerful forelegs, teeth, and jaws for pulling down and killing prey. Oh, wow.
Send help.
Their coats are yellow gold, and adult
So go
males
on.
have
Guys,
shaggy... What?
So everybody. So.
No, I read it. Shaggy
Okay.
manes that range in color from blonde to reddish brown to black. The length and the color of a lion's mane is likely determined by age, genetics, and hormones. Young lions have light spotting on their coats that disappears as they grow. Without their coats, lion and tiger bodies are so similar that only experts can tell them apart.
Oh no. Oh no.
The size.
I gotta take my charger.
Okay. Size. Lions stand between
Fair.
3.5 and 4 feet, 1 and 1.2 meters tall at the shoulder. Males grow to lengths of 10 feet, 3 meters, and have a 2 to 3 foot, 60 to 91 centimeter tail. They weigh from 330 to 550 pounds, 150 to 250 kilograms. Slightly smaller, females grow to lengths of 9 feet, 2.7 meters, and weigh between
Yeah, right.
265 and, of
Wait,
course, 9 to 9
yeah,
and 395
Manuel.
pounds.
Yeah, Manuel. And did you know? Oh, that lions sometimes can be longer than us, but baby lions aren't as long as us.
Yes, I did hear about that.
But for
Yes,
taller people, like one of the tallest person in the world, I
which
think
that cannot be extinct because first of all, I mean, if it's possible, then yes, but not
because
like
if it's tall, but it's not. They're not as tall as like a tall human being that is like 7'5" or like 8 feet tall.
well, true, true.
Because some lions grow even bigger at high feet. And they're also carnivores. And in case, guys, if you're actually watching this, then in case if you don't know what a carnivore means, it means an animal that eats meat. A herbivore is
Yeah,
an animal that
I
is
know about animals because I like
the
science.
animal that is a vegetarian, which means it eats vegetables, and an omnivore is when they eat both. Right, Manuel? Do you you know what I'm trying to say? Do I get it? Am I right? No.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I'm right about them? Well, carnivore,
Yeah,
herbivore, and omnivore aren't. Do you know? Oh,
yeah. An omnivore is something,
thank
so,
God you know. Manuel,
organism
you
that
can
eats,
continue eating. You can
Oh,
continue
reading.
reading.
Okay, let me
Their
just.
food, their native
Oh, their
habitat,
food, their food.
Brody.
Okay, I
Their
got it.
native habitat, Brodies. Their native habitat. Their native habitat.
Yeah, their new habitat. That's what I'm doing. Let me just give me a moment. Just give me a minute. Okay. 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 All right. Their natural habitat. Okay. Let's see. Natural habitat of. Okay. Lions inhabit a wide range of habitats from open plains to thick bush and dry thorn forests. Expert, except for a small pollution of the Indian lion subspecies that remains in a Gir forest of northwest India. Lions now live only in Africa, from the Sahara's southern
Ah,
fringe to northern South
that
Africa.
hurts so
They
bad.
are absent from equatorial areas dominated by moist tropical forests.
Now I'm
Okay,
gonna read their food eating habits.
okay.
The
Let me
lions
just.
primarily eat large animals that weigh from 100 to 1,000 pounds, 45 to 453 kilograms, such as zebra and wild beast. In times of shortage, they also catch and eat a variety of smaller animals, from rodents to reptiles. Lions also steal kills from hyenas, leopards, and other predators. You know what hyenas are? You know, Manuel, what hyenas are? Guys,
Mhm.
you know what hyenas are? Those types of wild animals.
I don't know.
They're like these types of wild animals, sometimes living in Africa. They eat a lot of predators, and I mean, like, they're like prey animals too, just like lions. Lions steal more stuff than them, and and also I've seen, and also in this underrated 2009 Christian anime TV show Donkey Ollie, in the later episodes where Donkey Ollie and his friends got kidnapped along with Sinbad the wild donkey to to Italy for the circus. They realized that they'll they would be shipped to the Colosseum to participate in the circus, with the lions and the hyenas, and also I saw the scene where the hyenas were singing, but we can't sing that because it's copyrighted. I'll send you the music video in case if you want you're interested in seeing in it. Actually, find video. But anyways, Let's continue. So at times, they may lose their own catches to hyena groups. And lions may also feed on domestic livestock, especially in areas near villages. Smithsonian's National Zoo lions eat ground beef, which is commercially produced to meet the nutritional needs of carnivores. Twice a week, they receive knuckle bones or beef femurs, and once a week, they receive rabbits, which exercise the cat's teeth and jaws.
Come on. Right.
Now, Manuel, your turn.
Okay, sorry, I was muted the whole time. Okay, which one are we at?
Social structure.
Okay. Lions are the world's most social felines. They live in groups of related females called prides, which may comprise several to as many as 40 individuals, including adults, subadults between the ages of 2 and 4, and cubs, plus one or more resident males. Abundances of prey availability plays a significant role in the size of a lion pride. Primates associate in subgroups within a pride. Females usually stay in their mother's prides for life, unless food scattering and forces them out. Young males are driven from their prides when they grow large enough to compete with the dominant males, usually between the ages of 2 and 4. They create coalitions, usually with brothers and cousins, in search for a pride to take over. Males entering a new pride will kill all cubs that cannot run from them. Adult males that are fortunate enough to achieve to archive residency within a pride hold tenure for an average of 2 years, often leaving due to eviction by another coalition of males. In India, female and male lions live apart, joining only to mate. Males like take out most of the defense duties. However, both males and females mark their territories by roaring, which can be heard up to 5 miles away, and scent making with urine.
Adam.
Yeah.
Females raise the
Yep.
cubs and are the
Yeah,
primary
I saw
hunters.
you did
Also,
subscribe.
males will sometimes
Oh,
join
yeah.
females during a hunt. Depending on the prey item, several lions may stalk prey from different angles to within 100 feet, 30 meters before attacking the targeted animal. Nomadic males must hunt alone or scavenging from other animals. Do I continue reading the reproduction and development?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Reproduction and development. Females are receptive to mates for a few days, several times a year, unless they are pregnant or nursing and mating several ovulation. They typically give birth to a litter every 2 years. Females usually give birth to one of four cubs after just a gestation of about 3.5 months. Cubs typically nurse for 6 months but start eating meat at 3 months due to dangers, including starvation during times of food shortage and attacks by male lions taking over prides. Up to 80% of lion cubs die within their first 2 years of life. Lifespan. Lions in zoos may live into their late teens or early 20s. In the wild, a loneliness may live up to 16 years, but males rarely live in the past the age of 12. And that's it.
That's it. And also, if lions are actually asexual because reproduction and life cycle, both sexes are polygamous and breed throughout the year, but females are usually restricted to one or two adult males of their pride. And in captivity, lions often breed after year, but in the wild, they usually breed no more than once in 2 years.
Yes.
And let's talk about some stuff that is harmful to the lion population and how it's affecting it. And lions are not, and I mean like no, only lions are not currently endangered in Africa. Over 3/4 of their populations are in decline. The main threats to African and lions are human-wildlife conflicts and natural prey decline, as well as the habitat loss, climate change, and wildlife trade. And what is dangerous for lions is because in certain parts of Africa,
Who's Hey Dora the Explorer?
lions are killed by local people during rites and of passage ceremonies to demonstrate manhood and bravery. Other threats. A range of other threats affect lions and their prey in some places, including mining and wildlife areas, legal logging, poorly regulated trophy hunting, and disease. Now let's talk about dolphins.
Okay, I'll talk about this one.
Yeah, you can talk about that.
I'm gonna send you a dolphin article, Brody.
Yeah.
Pill.
Alright.
Here's the link, Brody. Make sure to click on the link, Brody. It's on the comments of the live stream, Brody. And Race Boy, do not show anything copyrighted, or else you're gonna get kicked out. End of.
I like yesterday, like last time.
No, you fatal nonsense.
Oh,
Just like
no.
Edwardson, the Thomas and Friends, season 10, episode.
Everything on
Edwardson,
nonsense.
one of the absolute worst Thomas and Friends episodes
Oh,
of
Jonathan.
all time, the entire world.
Well, true.
But some people say Push Me Pull You is way worse. But our all-time least favorite episodes and was the Big World Big Adventures episode where Thomas was listening to Lorenzo to sing extremely annoying and take it to the extreme. But at the end, Thomas finally shut up. I can't believe how Mattel ruined Thomas's character. What the
He ruined it
heck is
completely,
Mattel
dude.
thinking? We should sue them like $10 quadrillion on 9 Google Books dollars because of this.
Yeah, I'm not
Decision.
risking of suing them because they'll obviously win.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, and if you actually have a risk of suing them, then the FBI would open up and actually.
Alright, boys.
No reason. But we would have to open our big mouths and tell the truth of how Mattel has done.
There's a dolphin.
And how another toy company called Hasbro would also fix Thomas.
I'm ready.
There's this YouTube video of it.
Go ahead.
Hey,
I'm ready.
Go
I'm
ahead.
ready.
Okay, read Stratford Studios, Brody.
There are over 90 species of whales, dolphins, and I cannot pronounce this word. God, I can't speak today. And
It's a Dolphins to
Poison.
Research Australia website.
there are over 90 species of whales, dolphins, and porpoises found throughout the world's oceans. Of these, 53 species are known in the inhabit
Australian waters.
inhabits Australian waters. Following the decline of the dinosaurs more than 50 million years ago, the evolutionary process of whales and dolphins began. Around 10 million years ago, most of the whales and dolphins that we know today were present. There are two main types of
This is amazing.
cetacean: odonocians, or toothed whales, and mysticytes, or baleen whales. Sperm whales, killer whales, belugas, narwhals, beaked whales, dolphins, pilot whales, killer whales, porpoises, and river dolphins belong to the Odontoceti whale group. These whales have a single blowhole, teeth, and use echolocation to find their prey of fish and squid, amongst others. Dolphins are mammals. They breathe air and give birth to live young. Dolphins also have small hairs which grow on their rostrums. Dolphins and whales have a layer of fatty tissue under skin called blubber, which maintains the animal's body heat. This layer of fat also provides an important energy source. Dolphins and whales have very good eyesight,
Caillou
both
gets
above
grounded.
and below the water.
Caillou gets grounded.
Shh! I'm reading.
We'll talk about
Baleen whales.
soon, Race Boy.
Baleen whales are some of the world's largest animals and are often called the great whales. The blue whale is the world's largest known animal, reaching up to 33 meters in length. Right now, blowhead whales, gray whales, fin whales, sea whales, brides whales, Omaras whales, mink whales, blue whales, and humpback whales all belong to the Mysticeti baleen whale group. Right and blowhead whales lack a dorsal fin, whilst among other Mysticeti whales have their dorsal fin positioned behind the midpoint of their back. These whales have a double blowhole and an upper jaw hung with baleen, stiff plates, and keratin with fringes inside. Instead of teeth, they feed by gulping large amounts of water and prey. When the whale brings its jaws together, water is forced through the baleen fringes and out the sides of the mouth. Small schooling fish and invertebrates, such as krill, are captured during filtering and swallowed. Baleen whales may feed at the surface or in deeper water. Most baleen whales made long-range seasonal migrations, moving towards high-latitude polar feeding areas in the summer and low-latitude tropical calving areas in the water. Some individual whales do not migrate. These may be juveniles or post-reproductive. God, I can't speak. Adults that tend to stay in.
I'll help you.
No, I honestly can't. I cannot speak today because, well, I helped my dad replace a sink. But I'm like almost done with this.
I'll help you.
I'm okay. Trust me. I can finish this. These may be juveniles or post-reproductive adults that tend to stay in protected near-shore areas. Northern and southern hemisphere populations of the same species don't encounter one another due to the opposite seasons in the northern and southern hemisphere. While the northern population is foraging in polar feeding grounds during the northern hemisphere summer, the southern population is breeding and calving in tropical regions during the southern hemisphere's winter. Baleen whales can migrate 3,000 to 8,000 kilometers each way, depending on the species. Done.
All right. I think it's my turn to read about the chromosomes.
Yeah.
About the food chain and food web. So, in case if you don't know what the food chain is it's like how the predator organism needs a larger organism eats a small organism and a producer. So the first thing for the first thing for the in the food chain is the producer, and the producer is an organism that is an autotroph which makes its own food, and then the producer is eaten by a tertiary consumer.
You
Yeah.
okay?
And then after the tertiary consumer, or I believe it's the secondary consumer, which it which would be the frog, and also and also actually the primary consumer comes comes after the producer. So it eats the producer, and then the secondary, which and also ants and sometimes caterpillars, butterflies, and also mosquitoes. They're like, I mean, like they're like primarily consumers, and secondary consumers can be like frogs too. Don't forget to mention bees for primary consumers. Secondary consumers is also frogs, toads, and newts, bugs, frogs, newts, and toads, sometimes olms too. Oh, just like the ones in Amphibia from the 2019 Monday, June 17, 2019 Disney animated TV show Amphibia. And also, don't forget the lizards too. Sometimes mouse and also some mice and rats too, and birds too. And also the tertiary consumer is the third consumer, which is the predator. Sometimes can be the snake, the lion, the shark, and all that. You know what I'm trying to say, Brodies? So don't forget pythons too. Yeah. And just imagine if there was a decrease in the amount of snakes. And then you can have an excessive population of frogs with so many frogs that there wouldn't be enough of grasshoppers or also primarily consumers to even support them. I mean, like, you know, that this is actually not a very good model because in real life, the snake probably doesn't just eat frogs, it also eats birds or rabbits, sometimes mouse and mice and rats.
Oh,
Sometimes they eat other animals.
guys, sorry to interrupt again, but I kind of have to go because like I gotta go to sleep early actually
Why?
Because the
because of school
ecosystem doesn't
tomorrow.
particularly have a food
Oh,
chain
school again?
Yeah,
Bruh,
that
school
has more
sucks.
food
I
chain
know.
web.
Anyway, I gotta go, guys. See ya. I'll see your live stream. I'll keep
Yeah.
still. I'll still look at the live stream though. Okay. See you
Yeah,
guys.
because the
Mhm.
ecosystem doesn't particularly have a food chain. Instead, it has more of a food web. The
Mhm.
food web is made of food chains, a lot of food chains, multiple food chains that interact together. And then, and also, and they show different kinds of producers, primarily consumers, secondary consumers, and tertiary consumers. I mean, not only just snakes, but
You okay?
other websites, but other animals, sometimes like lions or cats or wolves too, and also hyenas too, and sharks too, and whales too. And don't forget kangaroos and
Where's the king?
alligators and
Oh,
crocodiles.
he comes back. Boom. Bam. Pop, 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 boom.
Right, and also
Stop!
don't forget hippos too,
Oh, wow.
and rhinos too. Even a
Thanks,
few of
Al.
them are extinct. And I mean, like nowadays, there a few. I mean, like a
Oh,
few of
in
them
1995.
are almost close to being extinct.
Oh, yeah.
Which is kind of sad. I wish they were protected by the environment. Just imagine that. Yeah, you can't hurt any people's population because of this. And also, and if there was also the decrease in the amount of secondary consumers, tertiary consumers, that could also affect like the food chain too. And also can show, the food web could also, I meant the food chain web. And also the food web can also show, biodiversity. And biodiversity is the variety of organisms, all types of organisms living in a given area. The climate of the area, the area they were talking about, is just the climate area they were talking about, can also show the different relationships of biodiversity. And also, some preys also have other options because of the biodiversity. Imagine. And also, what if we see that there's a decrease in the amount of birds, and amount of secondary, tertiary consumers? Then that can also affect the biodiversity. Yeah. So, guys, which one would you rather go, the food chain or the food web? The food web is stronger and the food chain is weaker. Which
Personally-
one, food chain or food web?
Personally, I say the food web.
Yeah, right. I mean, like, right. Like, I really agree with what you're trying to say because of this. And also, after these type of dead animals, they're called what other types of organisms that eat dead organisms? They're called decomposers. They eat dead organisms, like the stuff that they're eating that are actually dead, like some dead animals or insects or reptiles or mammals, and food because of this. Can't believe that. But anyways, guys, this is another short live stream. So, guys,
Yeah, even though I had school,
even though we
that
have
all
school
we talked
tomorrow, and
about
hopefully
for
we'll see
the
another
Except
episode
for me,
yeah.
though.
Cool.
for Veterans Day special. So I'll see you guys later.
All right.
I'm
Bye.
leaving early on Veterans
That's
Day.
all,
Alright,
folks.
so that's all,
Subscribe to
folks.
the paper route.
Peace.
That's all,
God bless
folks.
you all.
See you later.